honestly, off rip, just immediately starting things off, this run felt great. Like, genuinely, this run felt amazing. I think, honestly, through the entire run, I felt like I was performing at my best, which felt really cool, honestly. And also, I think, you're going to see through this run, this is my PB, but it's not incredibly fast. But I think kind of understanding that and understanding that and focusing on the fact that this is an improvement, this is a personal best, is probably pretty important. As you'll probably tell, I make a lot of mistakes, which also feels cool, because another thing that happens in this run is it's very obvious where I went wrong and where I could cut time and improve, but that's also kind of nice, because I think it would really be terrible if I'm running and I just get like stuck, essentially. Like, if I don't know where I can improve and if I really just feel like I'm putting in my all. But I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Also, this is just another step in this slow, consistent growth, but it's also always nice to get a PR, because that's kind of how like you're improving, essentially. So it's always nice to get a PR for sure. And as you'll probably tell throughout this run, I get lucky a lot. Like, I oftentimes get lucky, which I guess makes sense, right? The times you get unlucky are the times you don't PR. The times you do lucky are the times you PR. PR. PB. What's PR? I don't know what PR is. PB. That's what I meant to say. PB. Personal best. But it's not pull request. It's personal best. But yeah, I don't know. I think also, like, I don't know. You can also tell kind of when I get nervous. It's not here. It's about when I blind for the first time is when I get like the most nervous out of everything, essentially. But it's also really cool. Like, even looking at this now, I know that this wasn't the best Bastion route I could have done, and I can improve on that as well. I do think I find the stronghold pretty well here for sure. But that's actually later. I build up first. This also probably wasn't the best solution either. Just building up to get into building up that way. Usually you can just go out the front and then climb up. But this is kind of the way that vibed the best for me. But yeah, looting these. Also, I think something I really need to do is, like, the most obvious thing is I don't one cycle the dragon in this run. Which is kind of crazy for personal best. But I actually haven't one cycled the dragon yet in any run. So definitely looking forward to that. I've been practicing it for sure. Like, I can do it. I can one cycle the dragon. I can do it. I've done it before, but never in a run. I don't know if like the lights are too bright or something, but you'll also see here, actually, I make a lot of really safe decisions. Like, I'll just like break random trees or something just in case, just to make sure I have enough logs, things like that. I think that, like, I'm really trying to do like the slow, continuous, growth thing. I'm not trying to just, aim for a personal best every single time. And I think that that's honestly been really good for me, because it lets me get more end entries in the end, and lets me, I don't know, actually practice. I feel like if I just do the most risky thing every time, I'm just gonna die, then forfeit, then die, then forfeit, then die, then forfeit, and I'll probably get a personal best in there. It'll probably be like a blazing personal best. But like, even here, I break this tree. Like, I don't know, really focusing on getting to the end, honestly, as opposed to, being extremely fast, has really improved my time, I think. Because, even though I'm not going as fast as I can, I think playing it safe and just getting that practice in and like what it's like to play it safe is probably pretty good. Especially if I do ever do a tournament or something. I think that'll probably come in handy, because I'll know like what playing it safe looks like, so I can kind of do a few risks here or there and kind of sprinkle them in instead of just doing risky play. But yeah, I think honestly, I'm just really happy with how this run turned out. I don't know. I think I've been doing this for a while, and I haven't been like putting in my all. I feel like I don't do speedruns all the time because I'm busy with different things, but it is really nice that I am seeing some improvement, because I know there's a lot of times while I was doing this where I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do this. That feels bad. And I think it's really good to prove yourself wrong and be like, yep, you know what, I think I can do that. So that's always nice. But I don't know, what is up with the blazes? Like, can you not go faster? Like, do they really just spawn at a fixed rate and you just, that's it? Like, well, that's it. You get lucky, you get unlucky. That's how it works. Like, that feels kind of annoying. I think everything else, it's like very obvious where I can improve, but the blazes, it's like, I don't know, maybe you like blow up a bed or something and then it, I don't know, like breaks one or two things. Like, the blazes are pretty annoying to me. But yeah, then I do my measurements on my as a vendor, and then right here is where you can kind of see me get nervous, and I just get a little shakier, just a little shakier, not too much shakier, just a little shakier. So that's pretty funny. I try and just like basically cut out the as a vendor. I cut a lot of things out actually. I think this one's extremely edited, honestly. My goal is to have every video under 10 minutes, and then that'll only get easier when I get better at running, honestly, when I get better at speedrunning, because right now I'm, you know, working at like 3x pace essentially, trying to cut most things out. It's also kind of annoying too, because I don't want to cut everything out. So you'll see like I'll cut out sometimes when the inventory, sometimes I'm not, things like that. I really want to figure out a better way to edit, because doing all this cutting manually does take a while. So I don't know, I want to figure out something cool. But I spawning the stronghold was a huge time save for me, honestly. I think if I didn't spawn the stronghold, I don't even know what I would do. I'm just happy I measured it right, because sometimes I don't, which is pretty annoying, because finding the stronghold after you've already like done your eyes of ender and things like that is not very easy. You have to kind of, you know, walk around a little bit. You go like one chunk over and it's usually there. It's like, should I just mine down now? Should I double check? What should I do? Things like that. It's pretty inconvenient. And I go to make my bow, and this is embarrassing, and I'm including this only because I think it's important, in that I don't know how to make a bow. I think every single run I've ever done, I've made it wrong. I don't know why. Like, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that the string is in a line. That makes sense, right? Oh, wait, is it? Actually, wait. I don't remember how to make a bow. I kind of immediately forgot. I didn't remember how to make a bow. That's terrible. Anyways, I do this risky play where I throw the eye of ender and I put blocks under myself. I think I should be able to do that consistently. I think speedrunners sometimes do that, right? To do like the zero cycle. They'll throw the pearl up and then place the blocks. But like, dang, that is scary. That's kind of as risky as it gets. Like, you can kind of tell I get nervous. I'm like, oh geez, I gotta get sub 30. I got sub 30. Start playing risky. Throw that eye of ender clearly at the top of the pillar. Almost die. You know, water bucket clutch there. Like, shoot a billion arrows, just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Another risky eye. I just like am standing on the obsidian, I guess. I don't know. A billion trillion risky plays out here. Luckily I placed that block, because as you can see, when I explode this, I almost go flying off the back of the block. Luckily I pillar up. I have just enough blocks to do so. Shoot another arrow, and now all the crystals are down, and then it's pretty simple here. Hopefully I can get a sub 30 at some point. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing more runs. I'm just trying to learn. I think I kind of underestimated how much learning would help. I don't know if that makes sense, because like in Valorant, when I tried to like be good at Valorant, I learned a lot. I watched a trillion videos, and I, you know, never really improved. And I think I kind of went the other way, where I kind of just tried to play the game as much as possible as opposed to learning, because I don't know, we'll see. But I'm trying to balance learning and trying to balance playing, and it's interesting, and I'm really happy that I'm actually improving, so that's good. So something I'm doing is correct. And yeah, I don't know, just want to show you my run. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the future.